Hey everyone, this is Ray with the channel LovewaterHealing, and I'm here to do a reading for all of my Pisces for the month of April. Thanks so much for being here, and let's begin. Agreements. You've made some. Imagine just for a moment that we are all connected, all different streams of consciousness originating from one source, experiencing and playing upon this physical earth plane in all its shadow and light to develop, grow, and become more. The shadow and light cause tension and resistance but also allow us to see our ideas, thoughts, and creations manifest into the physical world in order for us to create more and be pioneers, creating unfolding newness for the sheer joy of it. It would seem reasonable that our connectedness we would sense something out of balance. The natural order of the universe has all things moving back into balance in whatever way possible. We often call this an agreement, a contract, or karma. But can you see that these labels may not be what you think they are? For all we're doing is just moving back into balance, into love. So whether your attention goes to your family, friends, work colleagues, someone you bump into, someone you observe, someone you admire, or someone you dislike, you are all in a contract, an agreement with each other to remind us of the love that we are. So as you take a look at those agreements of the things in your life, Pisces, that you have put in front of you, you're now saying, oh, I recognize that in these agreements, these connections are part of my experience. And what they're doing now is they're reminding me to go back into a place where I'm able to feel more organized and I'm able to see clearly where I was in the first place. You have the ability to be able to see very keenly the different ways in which the flow of life works and how it moves and how it feels. You are able to see those things from a different perspective. So those thoughts and manifestations of creation that you've put out there are agreements that you've decided, like, I am now where I'm at so that I'm able to move forward and really see myself pushing in a direction where I understand better about where I'm looking for love. Looking for love in a place that you didn't recognize was a loving place, but it is. There's an addiction that you're still working on, Pisces. So it could be anything. It could be smoking. It could be drinking. It could be, recreation. Who knows what it is. But there's a temptation that comes back to you here around the middle of the month of April. I want you to see a different side and have more mental clarity when it comes to this, because new ideas and breakthroughs happen when we choose not to respond or go back to old habitual patterns or temptations that no longer serve us, that we've let go of. You can allow yourself to be able to be to confront in that way the possibility that your feelings matter and that you have deep ones and that you're trying to go with the flow of the universe, but it feels like there's sort of a fight against you to really push forward. I want you to start being honest with yourself. Only know what it is that you truly desire. So, like, you are the only person who knows what you desire. No one else out there really knows what you truly desire. So I want you to focus on admitting those feelings, being in a place where you understand, like, I know that I've made this agreement on this end, but this agreement no longer serves me. So I want to feel more joy. I want to feel better about the situation. So I'm going to push myself to see a different side of it. And I'm not going to fight so hard against the river. I'm going to allow the river to take me. And because you're a water sign, those emotions really flow hard. And so you understand a better side of it. And you understand that there are agreements that you've gotten into that maybe no longer serve you, or you no longer serve them. And I think that's probably the key that you haven't been thinking about for a while. Lots of happy changes are coming in for you as long as you've gotten yourself into a place where you understand the agreements that you've set forth. Your angels have heard your prayers, and they're banded together to help you create real and joyful changes in your life. I need for you to begin moving forward and really feeling like you are making progress, even if they're small baby steps, that things are possible. And you need to make those rapid decisions, right? To get that activity and that confidence and that trust in your guidance going. You have neglected your guidance for a minute, and you've neglected your intuition. But it's going to be important because it's going to help a relationship in your life grow. Now, I think this is more of a loving relationship than it is like a friendship, but it's two people coming closer together, falling in love, or a current relationship that grows stronger as a result of the manifestations or the hard work or the connections or the agreements that you finally see for what they are. They may deepen to even a spiritual connection if it's a friendship. So you're feeling that there's more mutual respect. You're understanding the existence of your intuition and of your seeing the forest for the trees for this friendship or relationship. And I don't want you to give up if things get hard or they feel challenging for you. I want you to know that there's still hope. So if there's been some time where you felt like you wanted to give up in a situation because what the person you were around, the people you were around, did not serve you, then that's okay. But also understand that there's still hope in this situation, and it's your right to be able to move forward and go with the flow of it and see the loving side of it. And that's all I have for you. Thanks so much for being here, Pisces. I really appreciate it. As always, love your water and love yourself. I'll see you soon.